oh shit, am I gonna fall under a spell or something? Because what the hell is this man doing right here, like so close to me for so long? Like, what's he trying to do, you know? So anyway, I have a story to share with you guys today, and I'm hoping I can make it short and concise, but I know I suck at that, so it might wind up being a long video, even though I'm gonna try to be fast paced with it. So anyway, I was shopping at Walmart today. It's the holiday season, so I was shopping near like the couple aisles where they have like holiday gifts and everything around there. So you know, there was like so much cool stuff to look at. I like almost wanted to buy like everything there because there was like so many different options and like different kinds of gifts, different kinds of price ranges and stuff like that. And yeah, point is, so I forgot which aisle is specifically. Okay, it was like this aisle where there was, well, it was like two lanes, right? So there's one where it's like girly beauty products and stuff like that, like makeup stuff or hair brushes, like nail art stuff, bath bombs, you know, body lotion, all kind of those like little small little gift sets and stuff like that. There was this, and then on the other side, I guess there were some like couple some like small stuffed animal, like holiday Christmas festive stuffed animals. Anyway, so I was picking up this nail art design thing, and I should have fucking have it here. It's in the bag somewhere. Point is, I was like, you know, I got like 3 different ones, and I was like, oh, I was reading the back, and I was like, oh, am I gonna get like all 3 of these? I kind of want all the 3 different colors. Each package have 2 different colors, and I want to get like 3 different packs of them. And I was like, do I really need all 3? And like, I don't even know if this is gonna be good or not, you know? So I pulled my shopping cart on this side, and I was like standing there trying to like read the directions on the back, the instructions, to see if like, oh, is this thing doable? Is it gonna be good? Before I decided to buy like 3 of them. I don't think I was blocking anybody's way. I know it was like pretty busy around there. You know, there's people like shopping all over Walmart because it's the holiday season, like I said. But I don't believe I was blocking anyone specifically. I was just minding my own little business there. I pushed my cart to the side and not to get in anybody's way, you know, so that I can scope out, you know, the product a little bit more before I decide to invest in 3 of them. And then, yeah, so I was just reading my own stuff, and then out of nowhere, this guy, he was looking at, I guess he was looking for some like stuffed animal stuff, like, I don't know, like reindeers or elves or Santa or something like that. So yeah, so he was like, oh, do you think, he like showed me this toy, and he was this toy, fuck, I can't even remember what toy it was. I think it was some kind of like reindeer or some kind of dog, but it was like tall, right, and skinny, and then it had like a Christmas costume on it and stuff like that. And he was like, oh, do you think this would be a good gift? And I was like, oh, for who, you know? And then I was like, oh, for who? And then he was like, a youngling. And then I'm like, oh, a baby? And then he's like, yeah. And then I was like, oh, is it a boy or a girl? And then he like paused, and then he was like, a boy. And I was like, oh, okay. You know, it was, I don't know, my first impression of the toy was like, I don't really know, like it wouldn't have caught my eye, okay, but like, you know, he was holding it, and he made a judgment of that particular gift. So yeah, and then so he pressed a button, and I guess it actually started making like a noise, like, you know, he pressed a button and started playing song, like a music, you know. And it was funny because like the song wasn't what I expected. It was, okay, I cannot even remember the song, but I feel like I've heard it before. But it was some song that was like, oh my god, look at her butt. Like there was something like that, and there's some other blah 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 words. I feel like I've heard that song somewhere before or something, but I don't know the title, and I just felt like I heard it before. It's probably on social media and stuff like that, blah blah blah. But I let out a laugh because that wasn't the music I was expecting, you know. That kind of caught me off guard, and I was like, okay, you know, that made me laugh. And then he was just like, oh, so what do you think? You know, what do you think of that? And I was like, oh, I mean, it's nice. Does he like stuffed animals? Like, you know, do you think this is something that he would like? You know, what does he normally like? You know, what does he like to play with and stuff like that? And then he said he likes toys with sounds, like, you know, toys that have sounds in it, like animated and stuff. I was like, oh, okay. Because then earlier when I was like on the other aisle, I saw they have these like big squishable plushie toy thingy, like these big plushie toys, like super cushiony, like super soft, and it's like big, and this is like $20, you know. And I thought those were really cute, so I was like, oh, like over there on the other aisle, I saw like they have these like big plushie, like big pillowy looking things that's like stuffed animal that's super cute and soft. And I was like, do you want to check those out? I mean, I don't know if he might like that or not, but if, you know, if he likes things with sound, then maybe this, I don't know. I don't know what other stuff though. I don't even know what age was the kid. Maybe I should have asked like what age is the kid or something, like, could that, because that makes a big difference too, you know. But then later on, you know, I just went back to doing my own thing. I just continued reading my stuff. A few minutes later, he like showed me another toy, and he was like, oh, what about this one? And then it was like a Santa Claus, right? It was kind of like a Santa Claus. It was like in a similar slim form as the first toy he showed me. And he was like, oh, which one you think is better? Like this one, the first one they thought, like with the, I forgot whether it was a dog or reindeer, either that one or the Santa Claus one. And then he pressed it, and that also made like some kind of music or song. And I forgot what that song was, but it was also something that I wasn't expected the toy to play, you know. I wasn't expecting that kind of music to be on there. But yeah, anyway, okay, I forgot about, okay, shit. I'm getting so nervous telling this story. But yeah, and then oh shit. Oh, right. Before that, I need to jump back. Yeah. And as I went back to do my own thing, and I was like, I was starting to get like, I don't know, like a little sus, and I was just like, I mean, I want to give everyone the the benefit of the doubt and stuff like that, and assume they're just people curious for your opinion when they're trying to figure out what toy to get their loved one for the holidays. So yeah, and then later on, but then I was just like, why does this person keep hanging out over here? And like, I don't know, he's just starting to give a slightly weird vibe. And I was just like starting to get a little sus. And I mean, I didn't feel like I was in danger or anything. I just didn't know what the person's intentions were, you know? And then later on, so he showed me the other toy, the Santa Claus one, or the other one. Then he pressed like the first toy again. The first toy that makes that song that's like, oh my God, look at her butt. Something like that. Like, I don't know the rest of the song, whatever. It was weird, okay? Anyway, and then I was like, oh, maybe you can go with that one, because that one seems more fun than the first toy as opposed to the Santa Claus one. But I mean, I really don't know. And I told him that, like, you know, like if anything, you would be the one that know him best. So I feel like you would know, you should be the one to decide which gift to give him, because you have to be the one that know him most, like, right, you know, rather than me, a stranger, right? So he was like kind of close, like right there. In my head, I was thinking like, shoot, is he trying to like rob me or something? Is he trying to like, I don't know, pickpocket me or something? Because I was like, shoot. And yeah, I have a big shopping cart and just have like a small little purse on me and stuff. But I was just like, okay, this person is like spending way too much close time with me. And then I was like, I don't know what you want. And you know, I was like, oh, is he trying to like rob me or something? And then he started to like be a bit closer than I'd expect him to be. And then I was like, also in my head, I was like, oh shoot, is he trying to like, I don't know, like poison me or something? Like, okay, not exactly poison, but like I've heard stories about bad strangers on the street or whatever, having some kind of like special like scented fragrance stuff. And then like once they kind of like blow it in your face or you sniff it in or something, like they can start being able to like not mind control you. Is it mind control you? I don't know, but like hypnotize you. They can kind of like hypnotize you. So like there's stories, real stories of like the stranger will ask you to give them their wallet, and that person will comply, right? And then it's like, okay, take me to your home, give me all your jewelry. That person will comply, like some kind of drug or something like that. And I was like, oh shit, am I gonna fall under a spell or something? Because what the hell is this man doing right here, like so close to me for so long? Like, what's he trying to do, you know? So then like I started kind of like, I forgot that I started backing off a little bit or not. I don't know. Point is, eventually, then out of nowhere, you know, he was like holding those two toys. So I was saying like maybe that first one seems more fun. I mean, I don't really know. The color look nicer, is red and green and brown, right? Versus this other one is just red and white only. Doesn't look as cute, right? And then later on, he was holding the toy like here, right here, huh? And then later on, he kind of like, I forgot what he did. So he either moved the toy away, like he kind of moved the toy away. He was like, look, right? He either moved the toy away from like his crotch area, and he was like, look, either that. He probably did do that. He probably did do that. He kind of like took the toy and kind of like moved it out of the way, and he was like, look. And then he was like, look, pointing down. And oh my God, like, just caught me fucking off guard. But this man had his fucking dick out. And I'm not even playing with you right now because that's not even funny. Literally, I can see the top of his penis, like out of whatever fucking pants guys wear. I don't know. He just whipped out his dick and I can see the top of it. And I was just like, oh my God. I was just like, oh my God. And I just like walked off. I was like, what the fuck? I mean, I didn't even say what the fuck to him actually. I was just like, oh my God. And then I just like stormed off and I was just like, oh, whoa. I was just like, bro. And then he was like, oh, so I'm sorry, like that. Literally, he said, I'm sorry. Like, I mean, I don't know what kind of response did he expected me to have. And oh my God, I don't know if he's genuinely sorry or not, but shoot. So I was just like, oh, my immediate instinct, I didn't get to process what the hell was going on. I just saw that and I was just like, oh my God, I was just like, oh my God, loudly like that. And then I just like walked towards my car, hurried towards my car. And I started like trying to walk off or just be away from him. And then later on, he said something like, for a beautiful girl like you. I don't know what he said. He said something for a beautiful girl like you. And then I was just like, I forgot what I was doing. I was just like, I don't know. I was like giggling. I was nervous. I don't know what the fuck. I was just like, oh, I was just like, thank you. I was just like, oh, thank you. And then I was just like trying to walk off. And he was like, oh, what do you say? He was like, what do you say? And then I kind of like, as I was like rolling my car away, I was like kind of look back at him. And like, I didn't look back like halfway. I didn't even like look back 360 so I can meet his eyes or nothing. Like I just looked back like halfway. I just like turned my head a little bit. But I don't know, man. I just, oh my God. Then I just like stormed off and I mean, I wasn't even storming off. I was just trying to walk off calmly like a normal person. Like, okay, I'm done with whatever the hell is over here and I'm ready to go check out. Like, and then so I started taking my cart towards the checkout area. And over there, oddly enough, there are more of those big squishy stuffed animals over there. And I don't know if that man is still following me. I don't know what happened afterwards, but I didn't want to look back anymore, you know? I didn't want to figure out what else he was trying to do or what in the world. Anyway, so point is the checkout was like right here and I'm about to get in line, but I was, you know, I saw there was those big squishy thing. And I just try to like pick up a feel, try to cheer myself up with like, oh, how cute these are. And half the time I was just like stunned by what happened, but I was trying to be like cool about it. Like I was trying to be cool about it. Like, yeah, I can deal with that. Like, no biggie. Like, yeah, I mean, yes, I can go on about my day. Like, I'm fine. Like, you know, I'm fine. Like, I'm fine. Like, I'm fine. Yeah. So yeah, I just took some of the stuffed animal and I was like, fuck. Like, you know, when like, you know, to the everyone outside, you're like, oh, you're just shopping. You're just a regular shopper. They don't even realize what in the fucking hell your head is thinking right now or what the hell you just experienced. And you just like have it all up in here and just like, what the fuck? You're just trying to process what the hell's happening. Like, what the hell just happened? Cause what the fuck? I was not expecting that. What the shit? Like, so then eventually I was like, okay, I'm done with these toys. I'm just looking at them. But I'm not actually buying them. I'm just trying to get my mind off of what I'm just like, oh yeah, I can continue shopping like a normal person. Like, yeah. And then, so then eventually I got online to do the self-checkout and stuff, you know. I always do the self-checkout now ever since like they have the self-checkout machine. I'd rather just scan it myself. I don't mind that at all. So that's what I do, you know. I was like scanning the items. 好像他 scan 但他手他不可以 speak right now. Whole entire time that I was scanning the items, of course, I'm like replaying what the freak is happening. Like in my head, I was just shit. I'm shaking. I don't even know how to speak right now. Like, I was just, oh my god. Why am I like extra cold now? Shit, I'm like extra cold now. I thought this story is supposed to make me hot. I thought the story is supposed to make me warm. Like, it's supposed to heat me up. Like, I don't know. I'm fucking cold now, okay? In my head, I was just like, okay. No, I was just scanning the item and then mindlessly. And in my head, I'm just like, what just happened? Like, did that actually happen? Like, what the fuck? Like, what did I do wrong? Like, that just hit me out of the blue. And I'm just like, why? Why me? Like, why was this man, what was this man even doing? Like, how bold of him to be doing something like that? Like, shit, like, was I scared? Let's see. Was I scared? I mean, I don't think I'm scared. I think I was just like really shocked and just caught off guard by that. I was not expecting that, but okay. Okay, yeah, I was just scanning item and I was just like replaying all that just happened, and I'm like, okay, how do I tell this to someone? Like, I need to tell the story to someone. Like, I need to let it out. I don't know, I was just slightly wondering if like, oh, when I'm done checking out and stuff and I start heading outside of Walmart, if that guy gonna be following after me or something like that. Because after that, oh my god, I just walked off and I just never looked back. And I don't know, I wasn't looking around me to see like, oh, is this man following me? You know, I wasn't doing that. And I was just wondering like, oh shit, is he gonna be like secretly hiding in the corner, like following me? And then once I step out of that public space, that public Walmart, I'm like fucked, you know? And that driveway, what the hell was that? Parking lot. Yeah, the big parking lot of Walmart. And at that time it was like nighttime already. Well, it was like in the evening, you know? It was like maybe 6:30, almost 7 p.m. But yeah, I was like, shit, yo. So anyway, I made it out of Walmart, through the parking lots and back to like my workplace, which is like a nail salon. But it was like towards closing time. There wasn't any customer anymore. So I went to the bathroom, right? And then I was just like, of course, I saw the mirror. I looked in the mirror because, you know, there's a mirror. And I'm just like, what the fuck did this man see? Like, first of all, my face looked like shit. My hair looked like shit. I was dressed like a bum. Like, I don't know what the hell this man saw that he feel the need to do all that. And I was like, I look like shit. Like, what are you doing? What do you mean a beautiful girl like me? Like, what do you mean? You had to do all that. What was it in me that drew that out from you? Why do you have to do that whole fiasco? Whatever the hell. I was just like, point is, I look like shit. What are you doing? Why are you doing? Like, what? I just didn't know what the man saw. Like, literally, however you think I look right now, right? I look like 20 times worse, right? And literally, and you know what's so funny? When I went back to the shop, like, they still had the TV playing, and they've been playing like the Fox News or whatever. And the article story that they were like posting at that time or talking about at that time, broadcasting, fuck, I don't even have the words anymore. Broadcasting at that time was something about peeping Tom, like some guy, like, I don't know, been like looking through some girl's, like, I don't know, apartment through the window or something. I don't even know. I just heard like random words, you know, keywords, peeping Tom, camera, okay, he's terrible. Like, you know, he had to, like he said, like observing the little girl wasn't good enough. He had to climb into her fucking house, climb through the window. And they were saying that peeping Tom is still on the loose. And I don't know if that was local news or not, but I'm like, I just happen to meet the peeping Tom? Like, did I just meet that peeping Tom in person? Could that be him? Like, I don't know. Oh my god, I'm just wondering, like, am I ever gonna see this dude again? I mean, he just looked like a normal person. Does he do this on a regular basis? Have he done this to other people? He probably has done this to other people. Y'all, I can't even. What the freak? You know, what the freak? And you know what's funny? Low-key, when he started playing that toy thing and it started making some like funky music that I was not expecting to be on the toy, I thought, I was like, oh, like, yeah, I think I've seen those videos before, like some prank videos where like some guy takes like the toy, like Buzz Lightyear toy or something, and then like he go in there, he try to exchange it or something, and it's like, he's like, oh, this music's not playing the right music, and then he press the music, some like funky music, something that might be inappropriate or something, that he somehow like programmed, engineered into the toy himself, or as a prank. And I was like, oh, is this, am I gonna make a fucking prank video or something like that? But clearly that's not it. I'm still wondering though, like, did those music come from those actual toy, or like did he bring those toys in himself? Like, did that toy really belong to him? Because it has some whereas music on it that I was not expecting. I'm wondering if I go to Walmart again, am I gonna see that toy? If I were to press it or something, is it gonna play that music? That whatever booty music? I don't even know what the hell song that is. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find it or not, but you guys might know what I'm talking about. Am I gonna find that, or did he just bring that in? Or because that I mean, I don't even know. Oh, I'm wondering. I mean, I'm just trying to think if there's anything else I want to say. Yeah, I don't even know. Like, it's bad. So that was what happened today when I went to Walmart, and I go so frequently. And something crazy happened today. Something crazy happened today. Tell me if that's not fucking crazy or what. I don't even know. I'm still wondering what the hell this man was doing, man. Like, I'm not gonna remember him. I mean, if I see him on the street again, I'm not gonna remember that as him, to be honest. Yeah, I don't really stare at people's faces. I mean, he was a stranger, so like, obviously, you know, he's not a familiar face or anything like that, and I didn't stare at his face long enough to remember what he looked like. So if he's just lurking around here and God forbid bumped into it again, I wouldn't even know that that's him. I won't even fucking remember. Shit.
It was at this moment that she knew. She fucked up.
Great. Alright, signing off. I'm done. Bye. Good night. Do you guys have any strange stories you want to share with me? Anything crazy happening during this holiday shopping season? Yeah, alright. Bye. I'm cold.